Sabrina Carpenter lit up the stage with her trademark mix of humor, charm, and unapologetic boldness, proving once again that she's not afraid to laugh at herself or challenge how the world sees her. With confidence radiating from every word, she opened her monologue by addressing the audience like she was letting them in on a secret. "Since you're here, I want to clear up some misconceptions people have about me," she teased, flashing that signature smirk that instantly makes her relatable and magnetic. Sabrina's wit took center stage as she playfully joked about her reputation, saying, "Everyone thinks of me as this, like, horn dog pop star. But there's really so much more to me. I'm not just horny. I'm also turned on, sexually charged, and I love to read." The crowd erupted in laughter as she delivered each line with perfect comedic timing, proving that confidence mixed with self-awareness is her true superpower. She even went further, joking that her favorite book is the encyclopedia because it's so big and it's hard, making her charm impossible to ignore. But what made the moment even more memorable was her ability to turn humor into a reflection of her fearless personality. Sabrina, who's only 26, showed that being playful doesn't mean being shallow, it means owning your narrative. When she addressed the reactions to her Bold Man's Best Friend album cover, she did it with grace and mischief. Some people got a little freaked out by the cover. "I'm not sure why," she began innocently, before adding, "It's just me on all fours with an unseen figure pulling my hair, but what people don't realize is that's just how they cropped it." With that twist of humor, she flipped controversy into comedy, saying that if people zoomed out, they'd see it was really a picture of her being helped up by Bowen after being shoved out of a buffet line by Martin Short. The audience roared as she laughed along, making it clear she knows how to control the narrative with both humor and honesty. But beyond the jokes and laughter, Sabrina reminded everyone that she's not just a performer who thrives on shock or style. She's a storyteller who expresses herself through her art, her fashion, and her words. When she took the stage to perform her songs Monchild and Nobody's Son, the shift in energy was powerful. Her voice was strong and emotional, her delivery raw and captivating, proving she's more than just a pop provocateur. She's an artist with range, purpose, and vision. Sabrina's ability to balance humor with vulnerability set her apart, creating a connection with her audience that felt genuine. She's a performer who knows exactly who she is, and she celebrates that without apology. Even when poking fun at her image, she does it with a level of confidence that turns judgment into admiration. Every laugh she earned was backed by authenticity. Every lyric she sang carried emotion. And every moment she stood on that stage was proof of how much she's grown. Sabrina Carpenter continues to embody what it means to be both fearless and funny, both expressive and grounded. She doesn't fit neatly into any one box. She's a performer, a provocateur, a storyteller, and a woman who owns her voice in a world that often tries to define her. Her charm lies in that perfect balance between sweetness and strength, between laughter and meaning. By the end of her performance, the audience wasn't just entertained, they were reminded of what makes Sabrina so magnetic. Her ability to turn perception into performance, humor into power, and individuality into art. She left the stage with that same sparkle in her eyes, the kind that says she's only just getting started. And the world is finally beginning to understand what she's been saying all along. Sabrina Carpenter is in control, and she's rewriting her story on her own terms. One joke, one song, and one unforgettable performance at a time.